Another European capital, London, is no exception from today's rallies too. As RT's Asa Ali reports, Britons are using May Day to send a message of discontent.
Thousands of protesters coming out on this International May Day, Workers' Day, and showing their solidarity with a number of countries around the world. We've seen signs saying hands off Venezuela, hands off Iran, hands off Syria, perhaps a pointer to these Western nations and their foreign policy. But of course, many people also focused on domestic issues and fully critical of the government here, particularly what they say is a government which cares more about the rich than they do about the rest of the population.
And hopefully we get a government that listens to the people rather than to, the big man in the big offices.
This government is the most, they just throw the cards into the air and see how it falls. They just have no plan whatsoever.
The government's attack on working people, and in fact all communities, is becoming much more clear.
This demonstration comes as the former Prime Minister of this country, Tony Blair, announced today that he was making his return to politics because he wants to get his hands dirty and he wants to campaign against Brexit. And again, we spoke to people here who say that his legacy means that the people of this country are not likely to take him very seriously.
He's a divisive character in politics. He's got a lot of history. No, it's not a good thing.
Really, he should be in prison. He's a war criminal.
The legacy of the Iraq War and his responsibility for the crimes of the Iraq War means that a lot of people will just regard him as someone who should definitely not get back into politics.
Very, very harsh words there for the former Prime Minister, who they say is trying to get back involved in politics to undermine Jeremy Corbyn, the Labour leader, ahead of that election now due to be held next month.